You have a soul and a spirit, and this is the part of you that really matters. And this is the part of you that the most unique people in the world, the most successful people in the world are connected to. And that part of ourselves is actually worth developing more than anything else. As someone with experience as a 19 to 22-year-old selling $1 million worth of product on Amazon with my own business, with 25% profit margins, I'm going to explain exactly why the optimal life is staying on your proper path, capitalizing on your unique purpose, and growing your soul. I can say with certainty that money alone is not the answer. When I was doing this, I was just doing it for money, prestige, to prove people wrong, and I found that I was neglecting my soul, and I was kind of losing that light of what makes me unique. The optimal life is finding your passion, what you feel like going towards on a life path that's connected to that essence of yours, and consistently staying attuned to it despite the matrix control system trying to bring you down. What exactly is your soul? What do I mean by your spirit? Okay, this is a part of you where when you're looking back on your life, what's going to matter is how much you grew and how much you gave to other people. Also the part of you that is connected to God. And when you are in an extremely authentic state in life, you are at peace and you have this beautiful perspective on life where you just feel connected to everything. The other part of you is your ego. And your ego is the world, the society's perception of you, kind of your man-made persona. The part of you that people would describe you as, oh, you're kind, you're funny, deep down you're a good guy, you're generous, you're really good at business, you're a performance coach. That's your ego. But that is not who you truly are. Who you truly are is wipe the ego entirely, understand that you have a soul and a spirit, and this is the part of you that the most unique people in the world, the most successful people in the world are connected to. They're on their proper path in life, doing exactly what resonates with their soul and spirit, and doing things that feel right to them on every level. So they drop the ego. Sometimes you'll see a lot of them like go on the verge of being homeless, or they are living in their car or something crazy. They drop everything entirely. They get super real about who they are, and they walk their life like that, and they build their goals like that, and that's how they operate. That is the optimal, and that is because your essence and your soul is the only part of you that has a chance of transcending this life. If you're living in your ego and you're comparing yourself to others and you're playing all these games, that can be effective if you're an executor and you can actually get it done. But at the end of the day, if you want to build a successful business, it should be done in the way that you drop your ego, you figure out who you actually are, who you want to serve, how you can help, and what feels right. And then you can decide on what you would like to build. But first you have to master this art of fulfillment, which is you're happy regardless of whether your ego is succeeding or not. So you're going to be happy because you understand, I can always connect to my essence. I can always get into an authentic and positive state of mind because I can attune to who I actually am. The reality is you have to do a lot of basic psychology work. You can't just say, oh, I'm spiritual, I'm connected to my essence. No, you have to realize you're grounded in this world, in this life for a reason. Even from the basic standpoint, if you're just trying to make as much money as possible, when you get to that place of peace with your essence and your soul, then you can play the games, and you can play them freely because you're going to be happy regardless of what happens. So now that you know what your essence is and what your ego is, you have to understand that there's a thing called the matrix control system. It's just the society we live in. It's putting everybody in a position to believe that there is not more than the 9 to 5, than making money, than preventing yourself from becoming a loser, from getting the good car, from having a bunch of cool looking friends. And they don't want you to realize that you have a soul, you have a spirit, you have an essence, and growing this part of you is actually going to bring you true fulfillment in life, where you can be happy regardless of whether you're winning the hierarchy games, whether you're winning in the matrix or not. And again, there's nothing wrong with getting a job or making money or winning these games of the matrix, but it should be a result of doing what's actually going to benefit your true character and spirit, as opposed to doing it in vain for just satisfying your ego alone. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have to grow, and growing your soul and your essence is still going to be difficult. And it's also going to require basic psychological, physical world work in this life. It's not all just spirit connected to God, connected to the divine all the time. You have to get to a point where you're healthy enough, you unscrew yourself enough to where you can be clear and be connected to your soul as opposed to your ego. And the matrix control system is going to throw a million thought waves your way, trains of thinking on socials, in corporations, and just the people around you who are all locked into it, and they don't think there's anything more to life than the superficial hierarchy winning games. So get in touch with your soul and your essence and your spirit, and find your unique purpose based off of that, and grow your life based off of that. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, comment. Have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.